there. Thanks for coming back to see me today. Lovely to see you. Hope you're all doing well. I'm going to make pumpkin soup today because it's so cold and it's so windy and horrible outside. And I've got these lovely pumpkins to use up. So join me and we'll get on with it. Right, I have got here approximately 500 grams of peeled pumpkin. Now the variety I'm using, use whatever you've got, but I've got these lovely Kent pumpkins and I've got Jarrett ale, but the Kent pumpkins I'm using because they've got a few little spots on them and they need to be used. It's also known as a Jap pumpkin. It's got nothing to do with Japan. It's known as just another pumpkin. There you go. But they're very good eating, the Kent pumpkins. Now, also some carrots. I've got 2 peeled carrots. Now I'm going to cut them into smallish chunks because I'm going to roast this veg before we put it in the soup. Now, I've got 2 nice-ish sized potatoes, so I'm just going to quickly peel these and get throw it all in. A smallish size kumara or sweet potato, and also pop that in the tray. There we go, beautiful. So I've got all my orange veg and the white. Just give it a little bit of olive oil and some salt, a little bit of pepper, and massage that all. Make sure all the veg are covered in a nice layer of olive oil. And that's going to go into the oven to cook for about, look, I'm going to check it after about half an hour and see how it's going. And just play it by ear after that. I want the vegetables quite tender. Now, the veg has been in the oven for about 45 minutes and it's softening up looking beautiful. Now, for the last, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, for the last 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to pop in some frozen tomato. Yes, tomato. It's about the equivalent of 1 large tomato. I'm going to pop it back into the oven and in about 10-15 minutes it will be cooked through and it will be sweet and lovely. Now add in your garlic. I've put into quite decent sized cloves. If you don't like garlic, don't add it in. Or you can add in a little bit more if you'd like. And just let that cook for a minute. Just cook the rawness off. I'll go and get the vegetables out of the oven. Okay. Now I've got this beautiful cooked vegetable out of the oven and I'm just going to transfer it into the pot here. I'm going to cover it with some chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock if you like or just water, but I'm using chicken stock today. Give it a lovely stir. Oh, already Smells beautiful. Now, bring it back up to a little simmer. Let it simmer for half an hour before you check your seasoning. Then you may need to add some more salt. Just be careful because the bacon's salty and you've added salt initially when you've popped those vegetables in the oven to cook. You may like to add a little bit more pepper, but we'll come back once this is cooked and then I will blend it all up. Okay, so I've let the soup simmer for about 40 minutes in total. It needed a little bit longer, and I've actually topped it up with a little bit more stock. Now, if you find once you blend it up it's a little bit too thick, you can thin it out with either a drop of milk or some stock or water. Whatever you think. Taste it first though. Make sure it's got the right amount of seasoning. I'm going to blend this up and I'll come back because it makes such a noise. So I'll be back in a bit. Blended it and it's absolutely beautiful. So lovely and thick. So we'll have a little taste. Oh, look at that. We like our soup to be nice and thick. But by all means, as I said before, if you want to thin it down, please do so. I like a little bit of cream added, or sour cream is very good as well. So I'll give it a taste. Give it a good mix. And it smells so good. Taste. Delicious.